Hi, my Aries babies. Welcome to your August love messages. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. I am so grateful to be able to share this space with all of you. Excuse me, guys, my throat is a little scratchy. Also, whenever that happens, when I am doing a reading, that means somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to speak their truth. So if that applies to you, make sure that you say whatever you need to say to whoever needs to receive it. With that being said, let's move on and let's get your messages for the month of August, my Aries babies. Okay. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really learning to choose yourself. You are really understanding the fact that you have everything that you need to make a decision. Spirit really I keep hearing make a decision. So don't forget to tell me in the comments how that resonates with your individual situation. But again, this Four of Pentacles is not holding on to something so tightly that you know isn't for you, right? A lot of times this speaks to fear. We hold on to something so tightly with that vice grip out of fear. The fear of, what if I don't find somebody else that I really love? Or what if I don't find somebody else that really accepts me for who I am, or whatever it is, whatever that thing is, or those things are, and however that feels to you. I just feel like you're holding on to something with a vice grip that you understand isn't serving you moving forward, but it's out of fear. And the message here is this: some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or somebody with these placements. Some of you have been like in a marriage and you know it's time to get divorced. And it's not because you don't love this person. I feel like you've worked very hard in this union, in this relationship, in this marriage, however that resonates, but it's holding you back, right? Either you or this person, again, maybe this is what you thought that you truly wanted, but now as you're evolving and growing, wait, it's actually not. Or vice versa. This person presented, right? We have this false person energy. Maybe this person presented to be someone who they really were not. And it's just not jiving with you. If this is your situation, then it's fear of the unknown and it's fear of a monetary situation, right? Like, okay, so I don't want to give this person half of my house, or I don't want to share custody of my children, or what if, right? What if I don't have two incomes now? Again, with my throat. are the reasons, or this sounds like some of the reasons why you are not breaking free of this situation. It's only fear speaking to you. For some of you, work is getting in the way of your marriage or your relationship. You love money more than you love this person, and you will always love money. Money will always be your first love. But is that really serving you and your relationship? If this is you, it's time for you to step up. You have this mature man energy, right? With this sudden wealth. You have this Hierophant, this Taurus energy, and this Two of Pentacles. The more that you recalibrate and you rebalance things in your life, in your work, the more abundant your life becomes. When you work yourself to death, how abundant is that? Just saying. For some of you, there is a need to disconnect from whatever it is that just isn't serving you. Whether it is disconnecting from a relationship that is disconnected from where you're going and where you're at. Because Aries, let's be real for a second. You are the masters of disguise in terms of you can convince yourself of anything. You can convince yourself that the sky is purple if that's what you want to believe. You've been convincing yourself of something that's not really, I'm not going to say it's not true, Aries, but it's not true. Or it's not really what it is, right? Your perspective is a little clouded. Let's give you some grace. That's what we're going to say. In this relationship, in this love situation, right, where you either think that I'm just going to stay here, I'm going to hang on to this because of whatever the fears are, and I'm just going to self-indulge in the meantime, or I'm going to just work myself to death and I don't have time for emotions. I don't have time for this person's feelings. I don't have time for this relationship, right? Whatever it is, rebalance. There is a dire need for a rebalance, right? Love is available to you, whether this is with a new person or the same person. Either way, it's up to you to rebalance. You're at a space in your life where you're learning, right? You have this Page of Cups energy. You're learning to open your emotions. You're learning to open up to not only other people, but to yourself. You're learning to see the truth, even when it's not comfortable, right? Again, back to the analogy of the sky being purple. We know, unless it's a sunset, right? Like a rare sunset, the sky is blue. And instead of continuing to convince yourself that the sky is purple, you're starting to say, okay, maybe the sky is blue. And I'm looking here and I see a lot of blue, actually. But what the message here is that you're learning something new. You're learning to open yourself up. You have not mastered that yet. You're not the King of Cups yet, but you are learning. You're in a novice space, right? Giving and receiving love. And I feel like this is not your home base, not a secret, Aries, but this is something that is coming forward for you in more ways than one lately, and you just can't help but to acknowledge it. What are your expectations for a relationship, for a marriage? Maybe some of you never thought that you really wanted to get married. There's a lot with marriage here, like, of course, however that resonates, but I keep hearing marriage. what you expect from a relationship, and maybe your perspective on marriage has shifted. Whatever the dust is in your closet or the skeletons in your closet, dust that shit off and let the skeletons out. The only way to truly learn or keep learning to be open and continue to acknowledge this new space that you're in is to walk away from what no longer serves you. There are no missed opportunities. The only opportunity that you would miss right now is if you ignore your intuition telling you there's something more, there's something better, there's something else waiting for you than what you've always done. And I have to tell you, the more that you open up emotionally, I want to just keep saying emotionally, the more that you allow someone access to you, the more that you allow yourself to be vulnerable, the higher your capacity to transition to a new space that is even more passionate, even more creative, even more driven, right? You are the emperor. You are those things already, but they become stifled when you're distracted. And you're distracted in some way. Distracted by fear, weighed down by something that is distracting to you. As a fellow fire sign, anything that we feel bound to or anything that feels restrictive, any restrictive energy is a hard no. And instead of just learning or teaching yourself, or I feel like this is what your body does automatically, you learn to navigate while you're restrained, right? Hence, you stay married and you cheat, right? Or you continue to have somebody on the back burner because you don't fully trust or you don't fully allow yourself to open up to somebody, right? It's like you're just waiting for the shoe to drop, right? And those impulsive instincts carry you through. Fine, I'll stay chained to the wall, right? Like in something that doesn't serve you. I'll stay chained to the wall, but guess what? I'm going to stay here chained, but there's a rotating door. So I'm okay. I'll be fine. But you're still bound. And that's just filling a void. That's just covering up. That's just masking. You no longer can continue to do this. It's not working. For those of you that are fearful of being able to access this passion, this magnetic attraction, this sexual energy, no, it's actually going to get better. There's a new space waiting for you, right? The more that you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, the more you're letting in a space for attraction, for love, for all of those things, passion, creativity. You're pausing to reflect, figuring out which way you're going to go. You need to take a different route than you've always taken. You have the fire. That fire is you. The fire's not going anywhere. This is who you are to your core. But guess what? What about making the fire a little bit less explosive if it could be more sustainable? Hence, avoiding the passion that's on 1,000 and then fizzling out from 1,000 to 0 real quick, and then we're at a 0. That's exhausting, it's draining, and it's not sustainable. And it's like a drug, it's an addiction, it's a high, right? Retrain your nervous system to be at peace. It's not comfortable for you, but you have to retrain yourself. If you don't, that's why you're going to continue staying bound to whatever fear or whatever the things are for you. And you'll just keep yourself comfortable while you're bound. But are you really living? Are you really loving? No. You have access to this wealthy man and this privileged lady energy, which is like the Emperor and the Empress, which is divine feminine and divine masculine energy. A partner that is on your level, is able to build with you. You receive, they receive. This is hope. This is really like your wishes coming true. Continuing to manifest whatever it is that you truly desire in love. Even if you don't actually know what that is right now, as you recalibrate and as you rebalance, you will continue to find this hope. For some of you, I'm hearing wish on a star, like wish, manifest. This is the time. This is a tremendous space of healing and regeneration for you. It's not comfortable. No, no, no. But it's crucial and necessary to this level up. You're going to continue to be tested throughout your healing journey. But the message is this. Sorry, not sorry, but this has always been your energy. Male, female, whatever. This has always been your energy. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'll have a relationship whenever I feel like having a relationship, and as many of those as I want. And a lot of energy has been based on this. Are you engaging in that still? If that's what you want to do, Aries, then that's what you want to do. I'm not here to stop you. But whether this is with your current partner or someone new, unconditional love and a stable family life and home is showing up for you. Because lately, all these situations, these hookup situations, and this weirdness and this player energy leads to this and this. If you don't want that anymore, you know what you have to do. Don't forget to let me know how those messages resonate with your individual situation in the comments. We are going to ask Spirit for some messages about your person, Aries, the person on Aries' mind, their love interest, their partner, whoever it is that you are thinking about right now. If you don't have a partner, this is the person that's coming towards you. Okay, this person could be a Cancer or have Cancer placement. For some of you, there was like a milestone that just happened in Cancer season in the end of June or in July. This person is funny AF, and that is big for you, right? You have to be with somebody that has a sense of humor, no dryness, guarded. I feel like you have been a little guarded. Older. This person could be older than you, or you could be older than this person. Older and younger. However that dynamic resonates. talented in the arts. This person could be like a designer. I'm seeing sneakers, fashion, something in the arts for sure. A musician, something in fashion, something even like a web designer or a graphic designer. Successful business owner. This is for you or for them. A total romantic. Okay, so I feel like this person is a little bit more romantic than you are used to, but this is also, remember, you're learning to be romantic, to be vulnerable, to be accessible. This person is going to be a very healing space for you. Okay, the overthinker is you. Karmic ties. Again, that could be linked to some of like the sphere-based energy about moving forward from this person, if that is your situation, but that's a very specific message only for those of you that that applies to. Big hair, don't care. There's something about like this person's hair that you really love. Or you're a hair person. Supportive. This person is going to be so supportive of you as you are making this transition, right, into this space. Giving and receiving love, gentle. You need somebody that is gentle and easy with you. Aries, I love you. That was your reading. Don't forget, again, let me know how that resonates in the comments below, and I will see you soon.